This is a live look at the Vatican, where Pope Leo is leading his first Christmas Eve Mass. It's one of the last events of the year for the world's first American Pope.
NBC's Molly Hunter takes a look back at his first year on the world stage.
It's the moment the world's 1.4 billion Catholics have been waiting and praying for.
Oh!
About an hour later, American Cardinal Bob Prevost appeared on the loggia.
La pace sia con tutti voi.
Now Pope Leo XIV.
To find out that he's a Chicagoan as well, I could not believe it. That was something we were always told could never happen. There could never be an American Pope.
An Augustinian who spent decades as a missionary in Peru, before that a Villanova grad born and bred on the south side of Chicago. And those who know him well say he's adjusted quickly to the Vatican.
He seemed to hit the ground running. It looks like he was, came out of central casting, made for the job.
In the same spirit as his predecessor Francis, Leo has spoken out about immigration.
I think we have to look for ways of treating people humanely, treating people with the dignity that they have.
And repeatedly called for a ceasefire in Ukraine. He's met with Ukrainian President Zelensky 3 times since his election. And back in November, we had the chance to ask Leo a question.
Do you have a Thanksgiving message? Is there something you're thankful for?
To recognize that we all have received so many gifts. First and foremost, the gift of life, the gift of faith, the gift of the unity, to encourage all people to try and promote peace and harmony.
The first American Pope spent the holiday traveling on his first international trip. In Turkey, he marked an important historical meeting for the church, visiting the famed Blue Mosque in Istanbul. Then, honoring a promise made by his predecessor Francis, he traveled to Lebanon, where he celebrated Mass on the Beirut waterfront for a crowd of 150,000.
To you, Christians of the Levant, have courage. The whole church looks to you with affection and admiration.
Quite the send-off for the new pontiff, who chatted with reporters on the way home.
Just a year or two ago, I too thought about retiring someday.
But instead, celebrating Christmas at the Vatican, his first as the leader of the Roman Catholic Church. Molly Hunter, NBC News.
NBC News is airing a special broadcast from the Vatican tonight. You can watch Pope Leo lead his first midnight Mass service starting at 11:30 right here on WTHR.